Hello, amazing women. How are you today? This is Unscripted as Fuck, and I am Coach Ann Evanston, your host, 25 years self employed, and I love to drop real, raw gems with my guests in 10 minutes or less. So, we are getting ready to have some fun today with my guest, Melissa Wiegmann. Melissa is also known as Miss Rebel. You know, I'm going to talk about that, and she is the founder of JY Things, a multi brand lifestyle business built around creativity, confidence, and real life. She believes sales do not have to feel pushy and that showing up imperfectly beats playing it safe. Melissa builds her business in the margins of real life, blending grit, humor, and heart without pretending it's all polished. Hi, Melissa. Welcome today.
Hi, Ann. Thank you very much. I'm going to call you Coach Ann because that's what I call you.
And I appreciate that.
Thank
And
you
I'm,
for the warm welcome, by the way.
yes, absolutely. I'm thrilled to have you today. Are you ready to get started in this chaos that Coach has created?
Oh, yeah. Throw it at me, woman. Let me
All
have
right.
it.
Okay, so we're going to start with sales, right? Because you know I'm all about making the money. You know that. I think it's an important
Yes.
part of our jobs. So, what is the scariest yes that you've ever said yes to, right? Um, in order to help your business grow.
The scariest, yes, I'll be honest, it has everything to do with you.
Mm,
Um, yeah, taking
mm,
that step to get to the next level, do I trust her? Does she
mm.
make me feel confident enough? That is what my biggest yes to was
Yeah,
making that purchase to go, okay, I'm going to
yeah,
jump in here and I'm going to follow and I'm going to learn what Coach
yeah.
Ann is saying. And that's my, go to.
Well, and I love this. So, because let's talk about it a little bit. Because honestly, my first big yes in my business too was making that scary purchase decision to, and for me, it was a conference with like this top 25 woman in business and buying
Mhm.
that ticket and an airplane ticket and, all the conference extras. And back then, it was a ton of money for me when I started out. And it was scary to do it, but I did it, right? And it
Yeah.
was a game changer. So, that yes to something that will help you get out of your comfort zone.
Yeah, that was it. Stepping out of my comfort zone with you, learning to be myself
Mm,
more, not the
yeah,
polished, the perfect version. That is, I'll be honest,
yeah.
I always thought I had to be perfect, and I
Mm,
realized I don't have to.
yeah.
So going this
Shout
way,
out,
get
audience. Shout out, audience. Are any of you perfect?
and I always say the Lord knows I'm not perfect, but I always try to be. But
Yeah.
yeah, the scariest moment is when you make that decision to take your business to the next level. And how you
Mhm.
do that, if it's a big ticket purchase, like you said,
Mhm.
going for those conferences and those, that's
Hiring a
scary.
coach. It's
Yes,
scary to
hiring,
hire a coach.
yes, hiring, coach,
Mhm.
recommend you, always
Thank
send
you.
everybody that asks me to you. But, it's a big decision to do. So, and
It is.
it is
And
a
I love
scary
that.
one.
Yeah. And we don't know how we're getting in our own way, right? That's part of the problem. We don't
Yes.
really know how we're getting in our own way, and getting that clarity is so powerful. So I love that answer. All right, so I'm going to get a little sassy with you right now. You
Uh-oh.
said in your pre-interview with me that you absolutely need a sense of humor to grow a business.
Yes, you
So
do.
what does being silly and having a sense of humor in your business look like to you?
Just having fun, making funny comments on people's posts or, laughing a lot. You can't take yourself seriously, and you definitely can't take those one people, and you'll have them. Everybody does the negatives out there. I call them negatives.
Mm-hmm.
You can't take those seriously. If you take
Yeah.
those seriously, you're just going to wear yourself down. You
Yeah.
know, so just laugh, have fun. Life has to be enjoyable, and for me, that is laughing and having fun with everybody, and if you can't laugh at yourself, you can't, you
Yeah.
can't.
And I love this, Melissa, because I was actually thinking about fun this morning, even before our interview. I was thinking about this idea that if everything you're doing in your business, you don't make it play, you don't make it fun, you don't enjoy it, it's going to wear you down and you're going to give up,
Yes. Yeah.
right? You've
Yeah.
you've got to find the fun in it. Even the stuff that gets a bit tedious, like, okay, I know that if I want more visibility, I got to go comment on other people's shit. But I'm busy and I don't have time. Make it fun, like you said. Share something funny as a comment. Make them laugh and smile too. It's your chance to people to see your personality and get to know you.
Right. Yeah, I
Mhm.
like to think, that I'm a fun-loving person, and I'd like to show, that I'm not this all. Okay,
Yeah,
I'm the CEO of my business. I got to be perfect, and I can't
yeah.
be fun, at all. I'm serious all the time. No, that's not me. I can't be that way. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, I
You
love
know,
that answer. It's a fabulous one. Okay, so now self-love. My passion for self-love, as you know, is if your own gunk will get in the way of your business success, right? So,
yes. So,
how has claiming rebel, Miss Rebel, how has claiming rebel created self-love so that you are more visible in your business?
well, I'm not going to go into a lot, but I have a lot going on in my life right now. And my gunk can wear me down, and get in my way. So my Miss Rebel has come from, okay, you know what? I don't want to deal with this right now. I want to do this. And I want to be here just for a
Mhm,
few minutes,
mhm,
So I'm like, okay, Miss Rebel says, screw you over
mhm,
here, gunk. I'm going to do this,
mhm.
and then we'll come back to the gunk.
I love that. So, and I love that, without us getting into a big pity party, because
Right.
why do it? It doesn't serve us in many ways. If we're all honest, we all have tough times in our lives. We all have bad things that happen. We all have challenges we're going to deal with. We could spend hours all in a room together going over all of that, right?
Oh, definitely. Definitely.
and and your advice here in self-love to be able to say, just to be that rebel and say, you know what, my fun space, to the previous answer, my fun space is the place where I let loose a little bit, I laugh, I enjoy, I feel good, and life is still there.
Right.
Guess what, it'll be there when I open
Come
the
back.
door.
Right, right, exactly. It's not going anywhere. It
Yeah,
can wait 5 minutes or 10
yeah,
minutes while you go recharge yourself, whatever, how you want to say it. But, just go have a little bit of fun on your
yeah,
phone, commenting or whatever,
yeah,
excuse me, and when you're done with that, it's like, okay, now back to real life, but
yeah.
you don't let it stop you. And that's what I really am learning to do. And that's where the Miss Rebel is
I
coming
love
in.
that.
I'm like, yeah, I have all these other responsibilities,
Yeah.
but you know what? I need this Miss Rebel time for 5 minutes.
And
So,
that's the thing I always say is life is what happens when you're trying to make it happen.
yes. Yeah.
Right? Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay, word association. You ready? All right,
Oh, God, no.
here we
No.
go. First of all, easy one. Peaches or apples?
Apples.
Okay, see, good. Growth is
Wow. That's just okay. Growth is learning to be vulnerable to me.
ooh, love that answer. Growth is learning to be vulnerable. If you had my katana in your hand right now, you'd cut.
Hmm. I can't say what I really wanted to say. I'm sorry.
Yes, you can.
No, I
We're on
can't.
it. Oh,
No,
okay.
I'm just playing. I'm just playing. I would probably cut down the trees being over here by my um
Just
my
the trees.
neighbors. Yeah, cut the trees down. They're getting in my way of my view.
Oh, okay. Okay, I got it. All right. So, as we're wrapping up here in our last minute or so of our time, how can people find you, even though everything's written down below here? How do you want them to find you? What's your offer, gift that you're giving, if you have anything like that today?
Well, I do have a free gifty on my website, which is listed down below,
Okay.
jythings.com.
Okay.
Real simple. quick. That is, I am rebuilding stuff there, so be patient with me for the new year. New Miss Rebel stuff coming. And they can find me on Facebook. I'm easily found on Facebook. Message me, all that mess. You're bet fat. If you want to get a hold of me real fast, message me because I check
Yeah.
my messages frequently. So
Facebook Messenger has become the new texting, guys. I'm just saying. All right.
yeah, it has,
Yeah, it really has.
yeah.
So, in wrapping up and meeting my commitment for 10 minutes, thank you so much, Melissa. Wonderful interview. Let's mic drop for Melissa, everybody, because she killed it. And thank you for joining me on Unscripted as Fuck. There will be another show tomorrow. Remember, please hit that subscribe button. And if you're wanting better tips and tricks, not just weird advice, come join us in the Badassery Business Group and learn how you can grow your business better. Thank you, everybody. Have a good day.